Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Welcome to What's on Your Cutting Table Wednesdays. I am just loving Wednesdays now. I'm so happy to be back with you and have a little chat. So grab your tea. Actually, today I feel like I need water, so I've got a jar. I love using my canning jars, and I've got a jar of water with me. Do you have your tea or coffee? Please use the comments and let me know what you are having for the afternoon, or is it the evening where you are? Or maybe the early morning too. Whatever time it is, I'm so happy that you are here. Before we get started, let's do a little topic today. I have a good one. Let's do, what are you making for supper tonight? Even if it's evening, what are you making for supper tomorrow night? So this is always a good topic. And it seems like even when we solve the solutions for what we're having for supper, then this is not a cooking show, just so you know. But we could all use help in this department. So if you could use the comments and give me some great ideas for supper, that would be greatly appreciated. We have 4 kids, and I think they're all getting tired of the same 5 things that I make all the time, which are pasta. I do make chicken a lot. We make quesadillas a lot. What else do we make a lot of? Potatoes. I don't know. Anyways, bring the ideas on soup, pizza. And we have pizza on Fridays. All right. So first things first, what's on the cutting table today? So this week, really exciting. It's been a big buildup. We have just released, Be So Inspired has just released, like right now, 4 new bunny friend dolls. So that is really exciting. They're long awaited. So I'll start off with the dolls that we've had previously. So these are our modern rag dolls. This is the bunny doll. She's got a floral embroidered crown on her, and she's got little embroidered details on her toes and on her hands, and her with this pattern comes in 3 sizes, and it's it's in our shop in both sewing and machine embroidery. We've got some supper ideas coming through. Yay! Tater tot casserole. Oh my goodness. Yes, this is a great idea. See, I'm so glad I asked this today. Good idea. I think I have some in the freezer. I'll make that. Do you make it with like the Campbell's cheese soup? Do you use it like that? And do you put hamburger and vegetables in there? That's how I usually make mine. I love it. So these 2 dolls are the bunny dolls that we've had previously in the shop. So they have been very popular around this time of year. But it's been a lot of work to get all 4 patterns. There's 4 patterns released today. And they're called the Floral Bunny. So this is just little, so you can see her in comparison. She does come in 3 sizes still, but you can see her. And she's got this cute little shape. Can I lift up her dress? She's got this cute little body shape to her. Oh my goodness. And she's got a tail behind her, and the wonderful thing is she's like great beginner friendly because she's got like 1 piece for the front and 1 piece for the back. So if you've never made a doll before, this is possibly the doll that you will have a lot of success with. So there's this little floral bunny, and she comes in sewing and machine embroidery. And then here she's going to go get her little friend. She has a little friend, and he is the Waistcoat Bunny. And he has these working little pockets here. So I put a little flower in them here. And again, he's in machine embroidery and sewing pattern, so you can applique that all in there together. So hands up if you've ever made a doll before, if you've wanted to and never really had the right pattern or tried. This pattern is, like I said, it's very, very, very beginner friendly. Even your teens or tweens can help you with this one because it is assembled like 1 piece of fabric, 1 piece of fabric. You applique it on the front just like you would with a quilt block, and then you pull them all together and stuff him up, and he is just adorable and cute. So I think I'm going to be making tons of bunnies. So in my research for bunnies, when I was making this, because that sounds really funny, but in my research for bunnies when I was making these dolls, Do you know what a group of bunnies is called? Get ready. It's really cute if you don't know. So I didn't know before this. It's called a fluffle. Isn't that just perfect? A fluffle of bunnies. So I am going to make a whole fluffle of bunnies. That is a real word. You must look it up if you don't believe me. I'm going to make a whole fluffle of bunnies for all of my little bunnies, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So another thing that you can do to embellish your rag dolls or your bunnies, if you're making some for Easter or just for the spring, is pom poms. So pom poms, you can use any kind of a pom pom maker. There's so many out there. There's plastic ones and wood ones. You can even make your own out of cardboard, or you can just use a very large fork. I actually have a tutorial for a mini pom pom just using a kitchen fork and embroidery thread on the Be So Inspired YouTube channel. So you can check that out too. But I'm making a really fluffy one off of a big fork or a big pom pom maker. And you can just hand sew it to the back of your bunny. And isn't that going to be just adorable? So cute. This is a super, super fluffy yarn. So that is on my sewing table. All of this fluffles of bunnies is there. The second thing that I was working on this week that I just got finished yesterday is the free pattern, the Wind Blown Block Free Quilt Pattern. This is the Riley Blake Block Challenge here, and this was block 10. Is designed by Amy Smart. She's Diary of a Quilter, and it's just a really adorable block. I shouldn't complain about the sun. It's just shining in here. Okay, there we go. So it's got a wonderful little pinwheel in the middle, and then it is almost looks like a square in a square, but the way it is assembled is not. So it's really cool. This is actually a flying geese at the top and along the sides here. This is actually flying geese here. And oh, yeah, this is cute, isn't it? So this is actually flying geese. And then these are just stitch and flips, half square triangles, HSTs on the corner. So it's not like any kind of a bias sewing or anything like that. It's called Wind Blown by Amy Smart. And if you'd like to make this block, you can make it into a pillow or a whole bunch of them. Or if you're joining along with us, then all you need to do is just like follow the links on this post here. It'll take you right to the free pattern. So also on all my Riley Blake block challenges that I'm doing every week, I'm doing a little bit of hand stitching. I just wanted to enjoy them longer because I feel like they're, like you're done them so quickly. Not that we don't have a million other sewing projects to do, but if you can see, I just did a little bit of hand stitching just along the perimeter there. And I use this, I'm really into this right now. It's called Pearl Cotton. So have you used Pearl Cotton before? You can use it for quilting, like if you're doing hand quilting, or you can use it for if you're doing embroidery for your dolls or for your quilts. And this one that I have here is called Valdani, I believe it's called, Color Fast. And it's made in Romania, and it's called Pearl Cotton, like PEARL. And it's just this beautiful. So unlike embroidery thread that is like you can separate it into 6 strands or floss, the pearl cotton is sort of like woven and rolled around it. So it's just a tiny bit thinner than like the 6 strands. It's more like a 3 strand. I don't know how many strands it has here, but I got myself a whole bunch of colors and it feels so luxurious and it's really fun to work with. So I've been using that, just a little chance, and I'm quilting it or just doing a straight line, like hand stitching or running stitch, just in the low volume or the background fabrics on all my blocks. And then I'm going to, once I piece them all together, I'm just going to do an all over quilt on top of them. So let's talk about all the blocks, because this is block 10 already in the block challenge. And I'm just curious how you organize all of your blocks. So if you are like me, I have a lot of things on the go at once in my sewing room. This is the good view. A lot of things going on in my sewing room at once. And especially in a block challenge like this, where it's going on over a few months' time, I don't want to work on all these blocks and then lose them, right? So what do we do with them? So I don't know, do you use these? Tell me if you do in the comments. So these are like scrapbooking boxes. I have tons of them in lots of colors, and I actually really love them because number one, it keeps everything clean and in one spot and organized. And I can put the patterns in here with them too. So this is, because it's a scrapbooking box, it's 12 by 12, and these are 9 by 9.5 by 9.5 blocks. So they fit in here just perfectly and so nice. So in my bin, I put all the patterns from all the blocks that I've done already. And then I have the blocks each laid in here with the pattern. And then when it comes time at the end of the mystery quilt along to sew them all together, then I'll be able to sew them all together. I do, even though I might not use this pattern again, I do like to keep it in here with it because I never know if, let's say I'm making this at the end and I can't remember what this block is called and it says assemble this block with this, then I still have the name here or on social media, and then I have everything in one spot here still. And once I get all the quilts assembled, if I don't want them anymore, then Are you still with me? This is crazy. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it was live all the way in between there or not. Well, anyways, you know it's live if it's live. So, okay, if you stuck around with me for that whole big blackout time, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you the grace and tell you what happened. So I have 2 kids home. We have 4 kids. We have 2 kids home sick, and I guess our internet doesn't handle streaming. They were streaming videos at the same time too, but I didn't know. So, anyways, I was like, "What's happening here?" Well, thank you for sticking around if you stuck around. So, just a recap. Okay, a recap here. We have bunny dolls this week. We have the organization of our bins we were talking about this week. And our RBD block challenges, our free blocks, where to go for that. And I just wanted to give a shout out to, before I finish with this, was I'm using basics for my Riley Blake block challenges. So a lot of the solid colors are not quite solid, they're basics, Riley Blake basics, but I have these wonderful strawberry prints, or I'm using like this beautiful bright yellow floral print. And this is Misty Morning by Minky Kim. On Instagram, she's Ziriano. And it's just so beautiful and happy and bright. So I just wanted to make sure I gave her a shout out for that as well. We talked about pearl cottons and using those. And I was nearing the end anyways, but now that we're back here again, let's just keep going. So thank you so much for joining What's on Our Cutting Table Wednesdays. We'll hopefully be back to regular scheduled, no interruptions, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Central Time. So let me know what time that is for you. And if you can't catch it live, we're always on the replay. So it's so great to have you joining here. I've gotten some great ideas for supper. You'll have to watch the beginning of the video to see what that was all about. So thank you for that. And also, this coming week is going to be spring break for us, but I know we've had people asking for the tutorial on how to make that, this from last week that I was talking about, this press board that I put all my cut pieces on. So maybe we'll give that tutorial next week. Thank you so much for joining. If you have a tutorial that you want to see, if you have a question about something, or if you just like having our Wednesday chats, I really, really do. And can't wait to help you in any way we can. So thank you so much for being here today. And I will see you again next Wednesday, same time, same place. Bye for now.